Hello. Let's see. Alright, volumes looks good. So welcome back. I got my laundry in the dryer and I got the dishwasher going. So time to play some games. Yay! Well, what was I doing? Active quest comes now the power. Is that what we're doing? How do I check more quests? Region, here we go. Okay, yeah, looks like that's where we're headed. Let's go. That's not the way up. Oh wait, actually, I can fast travel, can't I? I better not get killed. Okay. It put me right outside the gate. I forgot what I had equipped. Oh, no, this is my shotgun. Okay. Assault rifle. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to use, the electric. Okay, you know what? I changed my mouse around a bit. And I just need to increase the sensitivity. Controls. There we go. Okay. Make sure it's stuck. Yep. That's better. Let me in. Ah, whoops. That was heal. F is not melee.
System.
Did you say something? Heh. Nope, can't jump over there. Oh, maybe here. Ha. There we go. I'm sure there was a better way to get in.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Well, good. You'll get your opportunity.
Nice.
Okay. Bad guys? Are you a bad guy? Yep.
Not a peep for me.
Searching for
Well, this is going much better than last time.
That's the last of them.
That is the last of them. Okay. Check out these boxes. Nope, nothing in them. Weapon parts. Okay, let's get in here. Transition to plant. Vending machine. See if we can sell some garbage. We got 2 light pistol. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should dismantle that for parts, because I'm gonna need some parts
Control room
later.
should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Procer.
Here we go.
Fencing.
Okay. The electric works way better. What ammo does it use? Light ammo? Heavy ammo? Okay. I got plenty of heavy ammo. Sprint. Oh, that's the way out. Dervish mist. Let's go see what's upstairs. Someone was playing some games in here. That kind of reminds me of Chinese checkers. Alright, messages. Oh, that's a lot of reading. Miss Braden. Excuse me. This letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your reprimand will result in another reprimand, okay? Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you working for Spacer's Choice is not a right but a privilege. Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant. Message from Braden. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. I wonder if they cut too many people and now it's run by robots. Miss Braden, we have investigated the claims made that profitability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline while the Emerald Vale plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures which will ultimately lead to leaner, more streamlined, more efficient plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from the decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the plant. This team has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of auto mechanicals free of charge. Thank you for your cooperation. That sounds concerning. I don't see any people here, and it's just robots. Is there anything else in here? That's where it came from, okay. Yoink. Thought I heard something. Oh yeah, that's where it came in from. Ooh,
No messing.
that was a little cutscene kind of thing. Oh, there's the melee. It's T for some reason. I was trying to turn on a flashlight. Plant status. Let's see. Master control. Plant status. Access report by Spacer's choice. Plant operating 22%. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater and Botanical Lab. Structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. I guess this is the choice we make. Redirect. Master control warning. Safe to failure. Like a moderate severe structural damage. Identifies a reversible procedure. Power reduction function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Okay, so I can't do it just yet. I need to activate stuff.
That'll be.
Actually, hold on. What's the other quest here? Stranger in a strange land. What does that do? I mean, what do I have to do? Needs your help. Divert power from the geothermal plant. Okay, die robot. Deal with the scout. Something. Retrieve a logic module. Northwest portion region has been taken over by mechanicals. Ludwig wants you to infiltrate and retrieve a logic module from one of the auto mechanicals there.
Easy enough.
Maybe I have to sneak up on them and steal it from them. It's a dead receptionist with no head. Stuff purged, 2 files. Had to borrow a copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering, and I need the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Hello, Reggie's Oddity. Welcome to the stream. Spacer's Choice property. Chaos everywhere. Mechanicals gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Oh, la! I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Spacer's Choice family. So the mechanicals went crazy. Whoops, wrong button. 3. Logic module. Let's see if I can sneak in here. I need a key card. Okay.
Great work.
Assault rifle and ammo. Getting a lot of light ammo. Unlock door. Ooh, that could be good. Access personal log. Die robot quest updated. Okay. Personal log. S. Tanaka. Chester Higgins again. That hullhead found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property, just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done. Let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on the same logic module I confiscated. That should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto-mechanical. At this rate, I'm gonna end up chief of security with no staff, just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto-mechanical never will. I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me, but company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Greetings, Security Chief. This is a automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Work Safety Contingency Protocol. SCWSCP? SCWSCP, yeah. Security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice cold bottle of 0G brew. An ale that's good for what ails you. Okay, unlock door. Warning, facilities in state of lockdown alteration. Passcode required. Accepted. Okay. That was easy. Nope, that's still closed. I guess it opened that door. I don't see a key in here anywhere. Maybe it's over here. Hello? Robots? Anyone got a key for me? Barred. Blind.
Look at us! Incoming!
What? Incoming? Where are you running off to? Hold on, I need to loot. Oh, stuff here. Plant worker. Yeah, those robots went crazy. So much loot.
Watch out!
Oh shit. Hey Yinger, how's it going? Oh god, more robots. How's it going, Yinger? Welcome to the stream. Just going a little crazy here. Flywheel. Small metal device used to store rotational energy. Okay. Jeremy. Why is that robot named? Did you speak in class today, Jeremy? Ooh, heavy ammo. Examine. You good? Just about to shave some bread. Making your own? Oh, nice. You're making some bread. Fresh bread is great. I just made me some grilled cheese sandwiches earlier. They were great. Borrowed a copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Much obliged. C. Higgins. Higgins. What's this? Repair bay. Okay, first log. Mechanics log. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all of our mechanicals, every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice. C. Higgins. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries, found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago, guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it, so the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing on my own by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. Oh, this is the guy the overseer didn't want investigating the module. So to me it looks like they took out an insurance policy on the people here, and then they came in and modified the robots, and then the robots killed the people. They made off with the insurance money, and they don't have to pay employees anymore. You know, if companies could do that, they probably would in real life. I mean, we're probably not far from it. Did I miss something down here? I think I missed that door. Nope, that's where I came in from. Okay. I did miss this, however.
2 more.
Oh, that's
What'll
one.
happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
I don't know. We'll find out, I suppose. Folk, dead folk, dead folk. Yeah, lots of dead plant workers everywhere. Yeah, it was pretty delicious. What's this? Hacking skill 2 low. Optional Chester's passcode. Security ooh, a gun. Light machine gun. Okay. Security chief's key card. This key card belongs to the security chief of the geothermal plant. It can be used to open a door somewhere in the facility. I know where. Let's try out this gun. That is bad. Hey, wait a minute. This is where I went up. Oh, this looks different. Higgins? Higgins?
Go away, Phantom!
I'm not a phantom, Higgins. Where are you?
You're not real. You're not real.
Why would you think I'm not real, Higgins? You're losing it, bud. Let me just check here if there's another way
Not
down.
real. You're not real.
Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, let me go down here.
No, no, no. Just leave me alone.
I can't leave you alone, Higgins.
You're not real. You're not real.
I'm pretty real, Higgins. Just gonna steal your stuff, Kay.
You're not real. You're not real.
Okay, let's talk to him.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Relax, Higgins. I'm not trying to hurt you. Great, another lunatic sneak. I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining me. Slow down, tell me what's going on. You're eating sprats. Yeah, that's interesting.
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Okay, first of all, mercury is not recommended to be intaken daily. What's it do here? How long have you been down here? Back way slowly. I'll just be on my way. How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Great. Talking to yourself in the third person. That's not crazy. What do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You were an engineer. How have you been surviving? What happened to you? Or what happened to this place? I want to know what happened.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
Pandemonium. And you weren't killed? That's horrible. How could this have happened?
You mean why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
This reminds you of Oddity? Yinger, you got him bang on. He's an engineer too. This is Oddity to a T. You mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them, right? What was that before you or after you became a suspect? Right, okay. How have you been living down here? If you worked on them, let's see, how have you been living down
Jimmy'd
here?
opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Sprats. So you ate sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
You said you were an engineer.
Mechanicals lost their bolts.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
If you worked on them...
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the Mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Persuade. I can deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I? Or you can help me and I won't feed you to the sprats. Let's be nice.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic model. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Any idea where I can find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
I wanted to ask you something.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Yeah, all engineers are the same. Yeah. How have you been surviving?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machine.
Okay, he said that. That's disgusting. Whatever. Let's go. Alright, so we got the past impact hammer. I'm taking this too. Impact hammer. Nothing else down here, right? Okay. Let's check out this room. Gonna run out of pick soon.
Done.
Ooh, a workbench. Okay. We got a bunch of light pistols. I wanted to break down. Okay, here we go. Break down this pistol. Break down. Did I have 3? Light machine gun. 2 of those. I don't need 2. I got 2 of these staffs. Don't need 2. 2 of these assault rifles. Don't need 2. Okay. Repair. Can I repair my armor? Oh, it's already at 12. Yeah, I won't use any parts. Okay.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
You're probably right.
Processing. Beginning
Here they come.
security. Damage sustained.
Ooh, they got disintegrated.
Initiated. Unauthorized person.
Ooh, get wrecked.
One all right?
Engineering shut off release or steam release valves. Okay. Thought I saw a terminal here somewhere. Am I imagining things? Could have sworn I saw one. Oh, here it is.
One to go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil?
See, I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, back to where we were. Where was that thing where we had to enter the passcode? I think it was up here. This room. Here we go. Modify behavior. Mechanical behavior mode. Guard mode. Targets intruders. Select new mode. Error. Automechanicals in this facility have been mandated to remain in guard mode. Any attempt to alter the setting is punishable by company law. Your infraction has been noted in your permanent record. C. Higgins, please see your supervisors to schedule a reprimand. Okay. Select a new target. Error. Auto mechanics have been mandated to target intruders. Any attempt, blah blah blah. Please see supervisor. Define intruders. Intruder is a person or entities not identified as property of Spacer's choice. Would you like to modify the definition of intruders? Define intruders as Spacer's choice auto mechanicals. Yes. Reprogram the auto mechanicals. Successfully forwarded security. Please allow some time to process and remove all recently defined intruders. Return to root. Oops, exit. What's going on?
Resetting threat level.
Killing each other? Ouch. Yeah, Oddity said he was coming over the game, but he was just joking. Even if he did show up, I'd just keep the door locked until he walked away. Sad. He's a bit crazy. Get in here. Logic module. Retrieve the logic module. Okay, there's nothing else in that computer. You sure he's on some sort of watch list? He probably is. Because funny thing, every time he travels by plane, he gets stopped by security. Necklace. Sort of that, okay. Outfit, energy. Cartridge. Cartridge. Okay, that's it. Journal. Quest. Die robot. Return to Ludwig. Okay, I can do that later. Divert power. Adelaide proposed you divert the power to the botanical lab, depriving Edgewater. Plants master gonna. Alright. This isn't the way. Okay, that's where it came from. Okay, this all ends up back here. Oh, maybe I do have to go this way. That happens. You know that happens. My sister will make grilled cheese sandwich with his bread. I'm making too. Inspiring. Yeah. Fresh bread, grilled cheese. Oh, that'll be so good. Enjoy it. Tell me how it turns out. I'm sure it'll be delicious. Grenade launcher. Ooh. Okay. Terminal's useless. That's just back to the thing.
unexpected.
No!
Sleeping.
Ah,
Everyone all right? Down they go!
oh, this was one of those barred doors. Yeah, it's just shortcuts, I guess.
The last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Well, let's go make a decision. Oh, what's this? It's just a ladder. Just a ladder. Oh, loot. Sneaky loot.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Yeah.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yeah, you know, power. People need power. Just divert power. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know what I'm doing. I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
You're pretty sure this is the voice of Cassie Cage in Mortal Kombat games? Maybe. I don't know the voice actually, so I wouldn't be able to tell. But yeah, it's possible. Lots of voice actors do multiple things. Town's got some good people. I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision. Reed tells me Edgewater's gonna die without workers and power. Deserters are community. I can't just destroy what they built. Reed tells me Edgewater's gonna die.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
The deserters are community. Can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
See your point.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did. I like hearing for you. Let's get going. Don't worry about it. I was barely listening. Glad you did.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Okay. Ah, this is a tough choice. I don't want to screw either of them over, but I guess I gotta do it. Redirect power. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Alright, so let's consider. If I give the power to Edgewater, these botanical people can still come back to Edgewater. If I direct it to the lab, these guys are gonna suffer at Edgewater. This is quite a conundrum. I could just kill them all. Well, I'm trying not to kill anyone here, you know? Yeah. Redirect to Edgewater. I feel like, as much as I don't want to do this, I do want them to survive, but this option, at least they have a chance to come back to Edgewater. I was leaning towards botanical this whole time, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do Edgewater. Permanent power failure detected at botanical. Waiting to survive for space research has been long. Please report yourself to design supervisor. Thank you for Space Research family. Return to route. Exit. That was rough. You actually convinced me. Yeah, up until her speech, I was ready to do the botanical stuff. But then she made some good points. What's that? Adelaide McDivitt. Okay, tab. Let me do some skills first. I wanted to get my hacking up. Hack, lockpick, and get this up. That to 40. Medical, engineering, science. I want to get these up too. Okay. Apply. My companion, she wanted to give power to Edgewater because she was saying there's a lot of good people there. And she's part of it too, I guess. That's why she's kind of leaning towards that, I guess. Perks. How many perks I got? 1. Armor. I might do that. Additional ammo. Recharge rate for time. Dilation. Fast travel unencumbered. More XP. Less vendor. More time dilation meter. Actually, that might be nice. Damage when alone in party. Walk speed, sprint speed, weapon, armor durability loss. Weapon magazine size. Durability loss. That's, I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Should be able to just fast travel here. Cannot fast travel. Oh, I guess I gotta get out of this place. How do I get out of here? Help the chairman and Minister Clark. I'll just look around here. Lots of ammo. Sell junk with Sid. Okay. Oh, those are... What the heck? Cripple. Okay. Just another way in. Alright, can I fast travel? Yay. Hello.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this before.
You mentioned a logic module. I found one at the plant.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Thank you. Bolter pistol energy, okay. Everything seems to be okay. Why is this one? Ooh, shock stick, okay. I got 2 pistols again. Get rid of that. Automag, bolter, plasma rifle, shown off shotgun. A lot of weapons in here. Okay, whatever. Adelaide. What did you want? Adelaide comes now the power. Now that the power's off, you should have an easier time convincing the deserters to move back. Okay. Let's try to convince them. Hope they don't turn on me like I turned on them. No. There we go. Put that weapon away. This doesn't look good.
Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
I know, I'm trying to think.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you,
Easy boy.
are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
I'm not. Passing through, I'll take that as a compliment. I'm just trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple of pointers. Maybe you should come clean while you tell me this. You're lucky.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Lucky
Those are
for...
good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Lucky for you, I did find one. Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I got one of those data pads you wanted. Let you know. Expect a fair price. You mentioned 2 pads. What about the third? Today's your lucky day.
No kidding! Really? Well, which one?
The elusive part 3. Someone stashed it away inside the old geothermal plant.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It was.
I
I murdered
appreciate you
them.
going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Deserters are friendly. Gain bit cartridges. In fact, okay, I'll let you know if I find any others.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Wanna
What's
ask
on your
you
mind?
something? How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
What were you doing out in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... we could really use... oh, this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
I did shut off your power.
What's on your mind?
Never mind. Okay. Deserter, who are
Keep your
you?
wits about you, friend.
I will.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Hey, that's what he said.
I don't know how much longer we'll last without power.
Me neither.
I don't know how much longer we'll last without power.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
Something about a movie.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how much longer we'll last without power.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer
Okay.
we'll last without power.
Workbench. Good to know.
That
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Because I was the lesser of two evils. Reed needs his people back.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
So I'm regretting my decision now. You're being unreasonable. I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. You're being unreasonable. Come back to Edgewater.
As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. He does seem like...
Offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
A little
Kill Reed if you
colony.
must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Reed isn't gonna just leave his post. I'll need something... need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
See, now you're making me feel not so bad about choosing them. You think that'll convince Reed to step down? What happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Oh, man. Yeah, so you don't need that. Okay, I'm just gonna... Can't steal that. Sealed. Hey Grace, you guys can't live here anymore.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
Yeah, there's nothing left for you here. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again.
Leave Adelaide behind, then. Edgewater needs you back. Why not? Don't do anything too hasty. I'll try to... why not?
Edgewater's not just a town to Adelaide. It's a symbol of everything that's wrong with this colony. A big, heartless machine of metal and gears grinding workers down to dust. We're the closest thing Adelaide's got to a family. We go back to Edgewater, she's gonna feel betrayed.
Don't do anything hasty.
Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
Who else? Tomash?
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
You won't survive the power. Time to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So don't work at the cannery. You want to be an engineer. That's just fear talking. Edgewater struggling. They need all the workers they can get. So don't work at the cannery.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her.
She sounds kind of like a narcissist. Leave Adelaide behind. Yeah, Grace said the same thing about Adelaide.
Adelaide hates Edgewater, hates everything Edgewater stands for, hates what that town does to people, what it did to her. We're the nearest she's got to kin. We go back to Edgewater, we may as well have stuck a knife in her heart.
Stay put. I'm gonna talk Reed into stepping down.
You know where to find me.
I should go. What else? What else? What else? Come to power. Convince the deserters. Move Reed from Edgewater. Okay. I already talked to her, right? Why is it telling me to talk to her again?
Look at that. The snake's coming.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go talk to him. Federer. Wait, what? Just had to check. Hello. Yep. Hey.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back as long as you're here. Delred, I haven't convinced Adelaide to come back. I wanted to talk to you about something. I spoke to Adelaide.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
A change in leadership might be what the town needs. Town's terrified of plague. Abernathy asked me to steal medicine for him.
I am not without compassion for Abernathy's predicament, but the plague has taken a hard toll on us all. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Well, I tried. Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Town doesn't eat anything but salt tuna, or else you're gonna get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
Pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden. What exactly are you putting in those cans? That's it, just salt tuna every single day? You need her garden, man.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Persuade. Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
I don't want to tell him the truth, because this seems like he might just go out killing people and burying them. Growing our crops with the fertilizer. Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math and it works. Yeah, let's lie.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
You don't have to... Nope. This can't be easy for you. What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside the walls. This can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Don't have to do this. I kind of want to see what that takes us to.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague.
Okay.
And she knows how to tend a crop. She's what this town needs.
Take care. Okay, bye-bye. Reed, can I have your key? Oh, corporate guard.
You're some sort of freelancer?
Yes.
Got it. Inside voices.
Can you guys not watch me? Let's not risk that. Going back to Adelaide. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. Hey, it's daytime now. Oh, Adelaide.
Look at that.
Yeah, okay. I talk Reed into leaving, come back.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Okay. I've gained Adelaide's watch. Edgewater's better off with you running the place. I made a mess of things. Guess I'm just trying to set it right. Yeah.
This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Okay, bye-bye. Door's still sealed. God, she's gone. Yoink. Hmm. Yep. Thought it was mine. Hey guys, some dog or something set off a mine back there.
Okay.
Be careful. Chicken. I can talk to the chicken? Okay. Quests. The Frightened Engineer. What's this? Frightened Engineer. Side quest. Thomas said he knows at least one volume instead of the local community center. Okay. Jarina time. Twice the speed, half the price. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Actually, wait. Can I give her a better gun? Can I have a better gun? Hunting rifle. Let's give her a plasma rifle. See how she does with that. Melee weapon skills. Okay. Oh, no, she doesn't have any perks available. Okay. Weapons. Got a plasma, light assault rifle. Hold on. This takes light ammo. Let's try that for a bit. Take a better beating stick. Oh yeah. Mantis swarm, something or other. Hack. Okay, sure. What's this? Mechanical Engineering, Volume 1. Excellent. Titus Androidicus. Funny. What's back here? A mine. Oh! There's one behind me. There's a lot of mines here. There's another book over there. Somewhere in this cannery. Nope, too high. Okay. Go back down. Oh, you can actually turn it while you're traveling. That's great. Hello? Vending machine, where? Hey. I got it. Whoops. That was the wrong button. What's this? Continue. Space Choice property from the office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier as a spacer. And as spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Your work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Okay. That guy's crazy. Taste the freedom with Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is wholly on. Alright, we got what we came for. Hello,
Somebody's been
Phyllis.
spinning a tale about a lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick.
I'm guessing you're older for. I'd like to talk to you about Eugene.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
What's for dinner tonight? Well, I got some leftover Chinese fried rice that I bought. So, yeah, got that. It's in the fridge. Gotta warm it up. Microwave it. Conrad tells me Eugene wasn't a suicide. I found your letter, Conrad.
I don't understand. I found Eugene's body. I know the guy shot himself. Wait, are you telling me he was murdered?
Murdered. Eugene overdosed on medication. The medication drove him paranoid. You have to ask Conrad for the deaths. I just thought you should know.
He was plagued? Oh, law, that's awful. I helped carry his body out. I could have been infected. This is all a little too much for me to take in. But I guess if Eugene wasn't a suicide, our town won't have to pay a penalty.
Yep. Take care. lots of stuff in here. Foreman Phyllis Granger. Messages. Welcome, Phyllis Granger. From Thompson. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned you access your medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of medication to any other workers. We're all in this together. That's the opposite of being in this together. Turn to root. Did I read all of them? Yeah. Personal file. Personal file. Password. Oh, I can hack. Password Tenderfoot. Shh. Personal files last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterly. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. We're thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Didn't end up like Theodore. Do your work. Show up. Wear a smile and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. Okay. Yoink. Yep. Fried rice. I do love me some fried rice too. It's always good. Oh, what's all this? Dead sprats. Yoink. Why are these late? That looks like a wood chipper. Wait a minute. Are they using sprats to make salt tuna? Looks like it goes into this machine and comes out of here. Yeah, this is the machine that goes... Oh my god. Oh, loot. Good thing these people can't see me stealing stuff. Oh, Thomas. Spectrum vodka, a glass for every something.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Yes, I had luck finding 2 of those manuals.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 1, found it in the community center.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years.
Potatoes?
2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Yep. Hold on, I got more.
Don't keep me in suspense.
Part 2.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself.
Haha, yep.
It's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Okay, thanks. Adelaide tells me she's moving back to Edgewater.
Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town.
He doesn't.
Something must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we.
Okay. That's... I should put this away. Stranger in the street. Is that my only quest? You have found the power area. Return to your sheep. Let us return. Raptidon.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome! Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
I can understand how going back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater. You've never been on a ship before? There's people at Edgewater. You've never been on a ship before?
I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
That's good.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
I don't even know what G-valves and catalyzers are. Glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours. You just met me, why don't you go into space with a stranger? Well, let's ask her that.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Edgewater was on the verge of collapse before you showed up. You sent them power, and now the town might see another season. And you talked Miss McDevitt into coming back to town. Maybe one day, Edgewater will have a garden where that cannery once stood. You ain't exactly a stranger anymore. You done some kindness hereabouts. I wouldn't mind following somebody like that.
Yeah, but I did it all for the regulator. Are you glad having you along? You really want out Edgewater that badly?
Yeah, I really do. My whole life's been small. I realized that when you walked into town. I've been seeing the same faces every day, the same sky, the same stars. Then I saw this ship. This gorgeous, stately lady with her eyes turned skyward, and I made up my mind to come along with you.
Alright, pick a cabin.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Okay.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Yeah. This is my ship. Yep. I named it that because it's unreliable. You see. Oh, so much stuff. Okay, breakdown time. Break that down. Break it down. Break it down. Yeah, you know what? I probably don't need this. Sten baton. I think I already have one equipped. And another 2 grenade launchers for some reason. Okay. Hey, who left these here?
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
No. Engineering. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. Behind me. Hey, how come that one's not turning? Robot lady. One of these things isn't turning. Yep. Parkour.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power
All
regulator.
systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Cool.
I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Okay. Well, I need to take care of something. Let's get out of here. I think I did all the quests. We're doing it. Do we have paddles on our ship? The heck?
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Who's that? Good, I've been waiting for a year from him. Okay.
Aha,
that guy.
there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Get to the point. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time. That sounds funny.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
You cannot travel to Skilla landing pad from your ship. Okay. Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet? Slow down, you're asking me to get involved with the black market, or I could put up a couple of light years between me and Halcyon. Can I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay? Slow down, you're asking me to get involved in the black market?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Fine, I'll go have a word with
Excellent.
Gladys.
I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use, thanks. You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
Cool.
It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Why do I need a gadget for this? Can I just steal a uniform? Yeah.
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Sounds really high-tech. How the hell does it sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
People actually fall for this?
The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Navigation terminal. Okay, before I do that, let's go get this holographic thing. And also, I think I'm gonna end it here before we go to this new planet and start a new adventure somewhere. Edgewater, what the heck is this doing here? Adelaide's deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson. Never dream. Okay, that's depressing. Holographic shroud. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. That's good to know. Welcome, Captain. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's unread messages, okay. From Uncle Bedford. I'm just gonna call him Uncle. Even though it's probably not. Oh yeah, it's Udam. Oh, I forgot to mention in previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it'll amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Written messages, archive messages from Bedford. Wingman's Wingman. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your best friend, Udom. Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I hazard to guess it might have been a barn, because anyone with an even modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friend. P.S. Please respond. Dear Alex, hello, hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, are dreadfully unreliable. Ah, just like your ship. I hope you've given thought to that thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press Wells, But I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him, and if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, wingman. Looks like this guy was a informant or something, trying to get info. Dear Alex, hello, Udom here. Udom Bedford, we met when I accidentally impounded your ship, my silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Last Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color, you know, really tie one on. Let me know, your new friend Udom. Exit. Wait, there was more. Messages. Hawthorne sent messages to Bedford. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted, had a few too many, and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is to lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Okay. Messages. We read them, all of them. Logs. Log entry 1. Shrink ray. Note to self, remember this later. No better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking, and the gray hair... If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely, he called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science, cutting edge, but I figured they were stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors, more to be had. Log entry 2. Hammer power. The last time I got sloshed, was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seemed like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardets yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have heard that one before, but here is a good part. The Mardets said the mad scientist kept yelling about Hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power, created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Okay. Black market leads. Why won't Wells just give me the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times, but architect be damned, it's just sitting there neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet. And that, even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean? I ask. That I'm not trustworthy enough, that I'd use it to wipe out the good, hardworking folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to the others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Okay, get out of there. Ooh, there's questions. I mean, quests. Science weapon and Groundbreak, something else. Huh. Ooh. Okay, anyways. Let's stare at this planet. Oh, wait, I got points. Let's get some points. Tech, did I want to get... I wanted to get some more hack. Maybe I'll get that to 40. Okay. EK Science, this increases my damage. Yeah, I'll get that to 20. Key. Improve your weapons and armor in the workbench. Okay. Okay, don't really care about that. Block just before you get hit to stagger your attacker. Let's get that to 20. Might as well. Okay, well, just as you're putting your bread in, sorry. Yeah, been going for a little bit. But yeah, I'll continue with the missions one of these days. It looks pretty cool out there. Space. Final frontier.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Okay. But anyways, thanks for stopping by. Oh, thank you. I did save some people. Yeah, I'm glad they survived and I didn't have to kill anyone. Yeah. At this rate, Deep Sea will be the final frontier. Let's find out. Alright. Let's save this game here. Overwrite that. Yeah, quit. Alright, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna change this to my ending screen. Yay. Yep, catch you later, Younger. Have a good week. And thank you everyone else for watching. Finn. See y'all.